Hello everybody, how are you today? I thought I would do today a really nice detox class, okay, with quite a few twists to really get the digestive system working and flowing and moving things through the system. And lots of twists as well. They kind of massage the internal organs, squeeze them, get the toxins out of them, and then as they unsqueeze, so to speak, you get lots of lovely oxygenated blood back into the organs and really help to rejuvenate them as well. I've got a beautiful backdrop here. We're just past the village of Ardfern on the west of Scotland. Not terribly far from Oban. And I just thought that the vista was absolutely beautiful. So I might be in silhouette a little bit because we're trying to, Rhonda and I are trying to get classes bashed out before rain clouds and all that kind of thing, because we're at the end of April here, so we have to just take the weather as we find it. But I will be able to talk you through everything that we're doing. Nothing should be unfamiliar if you've been following my classes for a while. Remember, just do what you can. Just take a stop when you need to, come into child's pose when we need to, but we will keep it going because it will be more of a flow in order to get the real detoxification process geared up. Alright, so we'll start as always. Just connecting with the breath, taking some nice deep breaths in. Just allow the belly to expand, the shoulders to drop, and just to breathe in that life force, the prana, all there is into the body, and just exhaling out everything that no longer serves you. Well done. Inhaling, just place the hands on the shoulders. We're going to make some nice deep circles with the shoulders. We're going to warm the shoulders up. We'll do 3 times in one direction and then we'll reverse. Excellent. Okay, now take the right arm up and take it over. Take the left hand behind. Now don't worry if you can't reach your fingers, it's early days. I just want to open up the shoulders. Take some nice deep breaths. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Switch over. Left arm up, right arm behind. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Excellent, well done. Bring the arms up on the inhale, warm up twist. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Come back to center, inhale up. Exhale. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Excellent. Bring yourself back. Okay, quickly point and flex the toes so we can get moving on to the vinyasa flow, and we're going to circle the ankles 3 times in one direction and back. Excellent. All right, just come back just now. We're going to warm up that core. Oh, I've got to find myself a little dip in here. Coming back, engage the core muscles, come out into a nice Navasana, boat position, which is very apt, of course, with the boats in the background here. Just holding steady for 1. Keep the back nice and straight. 2, shoulders down. 3, let's try and get to 10, but come down when you need to. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Well done. Coming forward now. All right, let's come forward. Let's just come straight into the tabletop position. We're going to just do some cats and cows just to warm up the back and the tummy. So we're going to inhale, looking up, exhale, round the shoulders, tummy to the spine. Inhale, tummy to the floor, round. Exhale, push down with the hands. Good. Inhale again. Just really allow that whole body part, the front of the body, to expand and lengthen. And that just gets everything flowing in the digestive system as well. Gets things moving down the digestive tract. And inhale. Okay, and that's the last final one. All right, we're going to just come back onto the balls of the feet. And we're going to bring the knees to the width of the mat. We're just going to come down and open up the hips. I'm just going to stay here for a few breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Coming back now, we're going to position ourselves into a nice plank. So we just want to warm up the body nice and steady now. Holding for 1, 2. Now remember, you don't want to be looking up too much with your head here because it's not very good for your neck. So keep it in a nice alignment with the spine looking down. 3. There's somebody coming up with a nice canoe. We're probably wondering what I'm doing. 4. 5. Push back into downward dog. Okay, let's just take 3 deep breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, looking up, take that right foot up to the hands, followed by the left. Let's look up with a nice straight back. Let's exhale down into the knees. Don't worry if your hamstrings, you can bend a little bend in your knee if your hamstrings are a little bit struggling. Bend the knees, come up into arms up and then down to Shavasana. Shavasana? Not yet. Samsitihi, Tadasana. All right, we're going to do some sun salutations. Inhale up. We're going to exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight back, right foot back, left foot into plank. We're going to exhale down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold steady, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, right hand up, right foot up to the hands, left foot straight back. Exhale into the knees. Inhale and exhale back down. And again, left side. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up with a straight back. Exhale, left foot back, right foot into plank. Exhale down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Adjust feet if you need to. And we're 1, 2. There's just a chap coming up here with his kayak. So if you're wondering what the clinking and noise is, that's all it is. He's had a nice morning out on his kayak. Okay, left foot up to the hands, followed by the right. Looking up with a straight back. Exhale into the knees. Inhale up and back down. Okay, let's go again. Right side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, straight back, right foot back, left foot plank. Exhaling down into Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. 5 breaths. So we should be getting nicely warmed up. Sun salutations are fabulous for detoxing. Fabulous for everything. Great for warm up. Great for getting all the body parts moving. Great for getting stiffness out of the body. 4, And 5. Right foot up to the hands, followed by the left. Look up with a straight back. Exhale into the knees. Inhale. Arms up. And exhale back down. Okay, and again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale straight back. Exhale. Left foot and right into plank. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Here we go. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow, I've just got a fantastic vision of just the sky. Oh, it's amazing how expansive it is. All right, left foot up to the hands, followed by the right. Look up with a straight back. Exhale into the knees. Inhale, up and back down. Excellent. Right foot back. Okay, right foot back. We're going to come into sort of low, high lunge. Whoa. Got to watch my balance with uneven ground. All right, we're going to bring the arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to bring a nice twist into this. Bring the right elbow over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get to 10. Just enjoy this twist. It's great for liver detoxification. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Back to plank. Those lunges with side twists are excellent for liver detoxification. So excellent if you've had quite a few drinks the night before, perhaps. Back to downward dog. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, bring that right foot up to the hands, okay? Come into your high-low lunge, so to speak, you know, halfway there. Arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring that left elbow down, okay? So now we're going to be palming the hands together here, looking up. 1, keep it steady. 2, make that core nice and strong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Excellent. Come back into plank. Nice and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back up and let's just bring the feet to a nice position. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the right foot in towards the left. Bring the left foot up, okay? And then just come round into star. Okay. We're going to bring a nice twist into the body here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand down to right foot, right hand up. 1. Now really bring a twist in. Bring that left shoulder round as far as you can manage. So you're really bringing a nice twist in through that thoracic area of the body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale. Bring yourself up. Arms up again. Exhale the other side. Nice twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to keep your kneecaps engaged, that helps with the hamstrings. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale up. Well done. Now I want you to come back down on a spider lunge on that left knee. That left foot, I should say. Okay, now I want you to come sit up so you're kind of balancing on that left foot. That's quite hard on uneven ground, let's say. So you might have to put a hand down if you need to. I certainly will. All right, I just want you to just balance on this, major on this foot. This is really good for foot health because it strengthens the muscles in the feet and in the instep here. All right, so we're going to take a nice left arm up and we're going to just stretch down towards that right toe. Hold nice and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Come back up again. Hands down. Switch over. All right, so you're now, just watch your knees when you come over. You want to swish over nice and gentle. And again, you might need to support yourself with the left hand if you're on uneven ground, certainly. Okay, right arm up and down. Just feel that nice stretch along the right hand side of the body there with the right arm down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back up again, well done. All right, hands forward. Bring the feet slightly together, so we're going to come down into a nice malasana. Now you can come up onto the balls of the feet if you're not quite at the flat feet positioning. That's them just taking their kayak up the slipway there, in case you're wondering what that rumbling noise is. Okay, lots going on the lochs. Loads of people just doing what life's all about, having fun, finding your joy. You know, it's what life's all about. So we're going to hold ourselves steady here, okay? So this is a great one for opening up the calf muscles, the hips, and the ankles and the feet. And I know sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to get into this, but you soon get into this comfortable position. It's a fantastic way of opening up the lower back as well. So if you've got any lower back issues, it's all tied in with the connective tissue and tight hips, the whole body. So this is a great position to do regularly because it just keeps everything moving and everything supple. Okay, so we're just going to come in and do a couple of nice twists, seated twists now. Okay, so we're going to come down, take the legs out in front. We're going to come forward, nice forward fold. I always like to bring a forward fold in, as you know. So we're just going to allow the hips now just to relax from that malasana. It's a busy spot I've picked here. There's another boat going out now. And 5. All right, so now we're going to just take it nice and easy first of all. I'm going to come in and do a Marichyasana A. So we're going to bring that right foot up. Now bring it in line with the hip. Okay, this left leg is nicely forward. I'm going to take a nice deep breath in, bring that right arm up, bring it down into that space. I'm going to rotate the hands so the thumb is pointing down. We're going to bring that right knee into our shoulder, bring that arm round that leg, take the left hand round and find the hands if you can. Now if you can't find the hands, you can get a belt or a dressing gown robe belt, and you can just allow yourself to hold the hands on the belt. That allows you to position yourself and just to anchor you in place if you haven't quite got your arms all the way around your back. Okay, so position nice, and then when you're in that position you want to come forward in line with that extended leg. Relax the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release the arms. Bring that right foot round in line with the calf. Okay. Take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to take that left shoulder, left elbow over the right knee. I'm just going to do a little counter pose, just to lengthen through the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back to center. Forward, forward fold. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Coming back up again. We'll do Marichiasana the other side. Left foot up, okay? Now again, I'll try and come in more in line with you. Make sure that left foot is in line with your thigh. You don't want it tucked in here, because then that left leg comes out here. It becomes more difficult to get your arm round. So keep that foot in line with the hip. Inhale, left arm up, bring it down, rotate, round the back. Right hand comes round to meet your other hand. Keep that right foot placed up. Take a deep breath in, exhale down. Let the shoulders come down. This is a fabulous posture for just getting rid of all the tightness in the shoulders. And as your shoulders and back open up, and obviously your hips and everything open up more and more with your practice, this position becomes easier and easier, and you'll find that it's one of the best positions to get rid of all that tightness in the shoulders. So if you come back from the office or a busy day at work and you've been sat at a desk all day, this kind of posture, obviously you can't do it right off the bat. You've got to do sort of some nice decent warm-up yoga postures, but this is a great one. Just release, just allowing the shoulders just to expand, and the back as well that's been hunched over. It's fantastic. Okay, bring the left leg over in line with the calf. Take a nice deep breath in, bring that right elbow over on the exhale, and we'll just do a nice gentle twist to counter pose. 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Bring that left leg over. Okay, and we're going to come down forward. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Coming back up again. Right, before we do another twist, we're just going to come into a nice back bend. Okay, so we're making a nice gentle back bend, okay? We're going to do a nice bridge. So we're just going to slowly, on the next inhale, coming up, bringing the bottom up towards the sky, and holding it nice and steady. Just brings in a nice little back bend. Hold steady for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down, bring the knees to the chest, and just rock gently from side to side. Just hug into the chest. Breathing steady. Right, we're going to come back and do another one of those, because I want you to really bring your body up as high as you can and just deep dive into this back bend. Alright, so it's not a deep back bend, it's just enough to bring a nice arch into the back. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Excellent. Bring yourself down, bring the knees to the chest. Just rock from side to side just to rock out that back bend with a nice forward fold. Okay, now it's rolling up. It's a bit tricky when I'm going to have the balance the other way. Rolling up to seated. All right, we're just going to come forward now and do a forward fold just to finish off that back bend counter pose. It's two ladies taking a boat out now onto the loch. What a great thing to do, eh? Okay, so we're going to come back up again. Excellent. Now what I'd like to do is a little bit of a deeper twist, okay? So we did the Marichyasana A now. So I want to get into a Marichyasana B. Now, this is a little bit more tricky and it does require you to be able to do a kind of half lotus position. So if you're really struggling with the Marichyasana A one, the twist we did, that one there, you might just want to practice that again, and that just helps to open up your body. If you want to try Marichyasana B, we want to bring that left foot up onto the right leg. Now we've practiced this in other classes before. Now again, you don't want to be pushing this in any shape or form, okay? So you take it easy. This might be what you want to practice now. You might just want to practice the half lotus positioning, and that's fine as well. If you're still working on getting that knee to the floor and just everything opening up, that might just be perfect for you. For everybody else, it's the same as Marichyasana A, but you bring your right foot up here and tuck it up so you're sitting like so. All right. Now, a way to get around this, if this is a little bit tricky, because you do need quite a lot of flexibility in your ankles and your leg, so you might want to do this one like that. Okay, just holding yourself in this position here, so the foot is up. The foot is up on the right thigh like that, tucked in as normal, and you would just gently practice on your back with your right leg slowly coming towards your chest. That helps to open up the glutes, it helps to open up all of this position. So you might want to just try this position like this and stay where you are. If you're more advanced, we can do Marichyasana B as it should be done. Okay, so I'm right in a dip here. So they bring the right foot here like that, tucked in up towards that thigh, knee down, nice deep breath in. And again, you come down the same fashion as you did before. You're going to just turn that thumb round. We're going to bring that arm round that leg, and then we're going to grasp the other one, and then we're going to come forward. So the difficulty with this one is you really do need to have flexibility in the top of your foot and your ankle and your knee. That's where most people find it difficult to begin with. So don't want to, when you're in this position, you try and relax. Hard, I know, at the beginning, but just do as long as you can, okay? You want to try and relax everything and just allow the body to just slowly open with Marichyasana. So this is again, it's not what you would think is a total twist in terms of the digestive system, but when your foot is in the right position, it is putting a bit of pressure on your lower sort of colon area, the lower digestive system, but also just to bend forward like this is allowing a nice gentle squeeze to happen on the digestive system as well. Okay, we're going to slowly release. Bring that right leg down first of all, and then slowly bring that left leg round. Okay, so we just take it easy here. You might want to just circle your ankles just to rock out that nice stretch here. Yeah, so that left heel just presses nicely into the lower intestine, which just allows, if you're needing to get rid of stuff, it just kind of allows it to squeeze a little bit further down. Let's not go into too much detail, I think you get the gist. Okay, so we'll just do a wee forward fold. We'll rock out that little Marichyasana B, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, coming back up. All right, so again, the other side. So we're bringing that right foot up like so. You might just want to practice doing this. So it's a sort of multitasking idea. Whatever your level you're at, remember you can also be trying this. Even if your leg is down still and you're just trying to lift the foot up a little bit so you bring a little bit more opening into the right hip, that's okay as well. You just have to go at whatever pace you're at, okay? I'll get back into my familiar dip because that was easy then, a bit easier. All right, so then you might also be in a position where you can bring your leg up to this point and bring this foot up to this point, and that's enough for you, you know? There's lots of different ways you can be practicing at the level that you're at without executing the final position completely. All right, so we're now back in that position. So your foot is tucked in here, nicely supported on that, within that thigh. Left arm comes up and down, rotate, left knee comes into the shoulder and behind. It's not quite the easiest side for me, this side, however, I'm still managing to get there. Okay, so again, relax down. Again, just stay for as long as you feel able. Try and relax that the ankle, top of the foot, because that's really where a lot of people find it the most difficult. Of course, you would never attempt these positions without a decent warm-up beforehand. And if you're feeling cold, you know, I mean, I'm kind of used to this now, but, you know, you wouldn't try and force your body into this position if it wasn't warmed up enough either. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, slowly release everything again, slowly coming out of this position. Take a nice deep breath in and come forward. Okay. Just allow the body to relax here. Okay, well done. All right, so coming up, what we're going to do is I'm going to move on to doing Marichyasana. Now this is quite tricky, this one, so we'll just take it easy. Okay, so this one, it looks easy to start with, but it's not really. Okay, so we might just do a modified version depending on how we feel. So this one here is when we bring the right foot up in line with that right hip. Okay, now varying degrees of flexibility will allow you to do it to different ways of doing this whole thing. So we're going to taking a nice deep breath in, and then so the right leg is here. We're going to turn our body around to the right, all right, and then we're going to start off first of all by bringing that left elbow over. Now that might be enough for you, okay, in which case you would just turn around to the right, sitting up with a nice straight back and holding that position. Now you guys hold that for as long as you feel you can and then slowly come out. For those of you who want a little bit of a deeper twist, okay, you're going to bring your arm through here, and then, actually, hang on, through there. I don't think I'm warmed up enough. And then you're going to bring the hand right round here like so, okay? Now this is a really difficult thing to do. I don't know if you can see. I try and turn around a little bit. So what the secret is, you want to get this part of your arm over deeply so that you've got the flexibility with the elbow to move in between that space. So your hand's coming out this side, okay? Then you bring the right hand round and grab the hand, and then you're looking out the right hand and breathing there. Now this is a deeper twist. You need to have flexibility in the shoulders as well as the back. And you must remember to breathe. So many people stop breathing because it's just quite a difficult thing to get into. But breathe, breathe, breathe. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly release. If you're still here, slowly release. Back to Paschimottanasana, and again, just take it nice and easy here. Now, Marichyasana C, it's a really, that's a really advanced posture. So if you're not anywhere near that, please don't worry, because you will get there. It's just, it's a deep posture. It's in the Ashtanga primary series. And you have to have a nice warmed up body before you'd even attempt it. But you can certainly do the more modified version easily enough, okay? All right, so we're going to come back up and we're going to do the other side. All right, now this is not my preferred side, so I'll see how I get on with this. Inhale here, exhale. Take the body to the left, and again, you might just be in this position here, okay? If you want to get a little bit further, ooh, I'm not in the right, too much in the dip. Let's see. That's better. Okay, round the other side. It's much more difficult on not uneven ground. Okay, anyway, here we go. Let's breathe. And again, just whichever level you're at, enjoy, surrender, breathe, and just feel the body opening nice and deeply. Just feel that. This is a great one for the digestive system. So of course you wouldn't do any of these twists and things if you've eaten in the last few hours. 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Slowly. Release. Whoo! Good. There is a Marichyasana D, but we'll not do that today. Inhale. I'd rather be on a flat surface. Exhale. Come down. Let's just do another last little Paschimottanasana here. And just take in the view. Yeah, it's just so peaceful now. Beautiful. Oh, it's just so wonderful, isn't it? All right. So what I'd quite like to do is just to do a nice little bit for our back. So we should hopefully have opened up that lower back really nicely with those twists. So it's quite nice, perhaps, just to do a nice little back bend. So we're going to come forward. Okay, we're going to come forward, we're going to come down into, first of all, hands under the shoulders, and we'll just come up into a little cobra, just to kind of allow the back to have a little counter pose from all these forward deep twists. So just take it easy. You might want to be in Sphinx if your lower back's troublesome, so just whichever level you're at. Lifting up through the chest. Just allow the lower back to relax through. And then slowly come down. Just take a few breaths here. Two. 3. Okay, now you can either come up and do another one of those if you've really had enough, or we can come into a nice Dhanurasana, which is a nice bow. So you would grab your ankles or your feet. If you're a relative beginner, grab your feet. Okay, you don't have to then bring your body up into too much of a high bow then. I'll come down my ankles a little bit. All right, now take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to raise the head, neck and chest off the floor as well as the knees. Okay, so we're going to bring a nice bow into. So breathe, just keep breathing. Relax the lower back if you can. If your knees are pinching at all. You can always bring your knees closer towards one another. That can sometimes relieve that if you've got that there. Otherwise, just relax and breathe just for as long as you can. Please don't collapse down in a hurry. Just come down nice and slowly when you're ready. Just breathing through. I'm just watching that beautiful landscape. Just mountains everywhere. It's wonderful. Hold steady. We'll just hold for another few breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the knees down. Well done. Hands under the shoulders. Take it nice and easy. Just stop here for a few breaths. First of all, just relax the back. And then hands under the shoulders. We'll just come back nicely into child's pose. First of all, so bow is a lovely position to do if you want to really open up the digestive system as well, because you've been squeezing and you've been turning with the twists, and now you're really lengthening through the front of the body. So that's quite nice. It just gets things moving through. But obviously you wouldn't do your twists and things if you have, if you've eaten in the last few hours, of course, for obvious reasons. But these twists and it's good for the digestive system. If there's anything that's old and that's stuck in bits of the turns of your intestines, it's really good at getting these things massaged and out of the system. Henceforth, yoga is so good for detoxification purposes. Okay, whoo. Should we do another one? Yeah. If you don't want to do another one, you can just stop here in your child's pose. But if you want to come back and do another little back bend, it's always good to do more than one. All right, let's go for again. Inhale, lifting up. I'll not go for as long this time. Just breathe. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's come back down. Well done, everybody. Stop here for a few breaths. Hands under the shoulders. Pop back again into child's pose, and you can have the knees out to the side if you wish. Come down and rest. And 5. Good. Slowly come back up. Now, if you've done those deep back bends, you definitely want to come back and do a front forward fold. It's always advisable just to have a deeper forward fold after a deep back bend. And coming back in again. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Coming back round. Alright, just come into our comfortable Sukhasana position. Well done, everybody. We'll just finish off with a nice warm-up twist. Inhale up, exhale. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Come back to center. Inhale up, other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back to center. Well done, everybody. All right, just take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale, we'll just come forward, just as deep as we can. Keep the sitting bones on the floor. I could just feel a few spots of rain just in time. Coming back up again, we'll just finish in the usual way. Remember Shavasana after this. It's really important, especially after a detox class, that you allow yourself just to have that few minutes complete rest and relaxation, because all that magic will just start to really, just as you relax everything, including your digestive system, it will just allow it all to just move through the system with much more ease. Okay, so we'll just finish class, hands together in the usual way, connecting back in with the breath, back into the heart centre. We'll make a nice sound of Mother Earth. Take a deep breath. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Well done, everybody. Well done. That was a great class. See you next time.